My name is Jim Plaquet, and I'm a pipeline pioneer. I left Seattle, Washington when I was 18, and I came up the Alcan. And of course, back then there was 1,000 miles of gravel road. So I hopped in my 1951 Oldsmobile after high school and came to Alaska and ended up in Fairbanks and looking for this pipeline everybody was talking about in Seattle that was going to happen. So I found out when I got to Fairbanks that you had to join a union to work on the pipeline. And there was another problem. They had, back in 1974, the state of Alaska had a residency card. You had to be a resident to work on a pipeline. So I had to wait several months before all the locals went to work. And then finally, I got dispatched on a dirt roller to Old Man Camp. And my job was to roll the runway. They laid down the gravel for the runway so the Hercs could come in and deliver all the materials and everything needed there at Old Man Camp. So I did that most of the 1974, and then the pipeline started in 1975. And I got dispatched out of the union as a rig oiler on a drill rig, drilling VSMs. So I did that for a while, oiled on the drilling rig, and then my driller left, and so I jumped up in the seat and I drilled VSMs on the pipeline from the Yukon River all the way to Prospect Creek. We started that summer and we ended up Christmas time up there, so it was like 6 months. I worked 6 months straight. And it was wild country up there then. There was brown bears, black bears, wolves, foxes. I mean, it was just wild country. And what I really enjoyed is meeting people from all over the country. There was people from Cuba that escaped Castro, that put this family on a raft, and ended up in Florida. Then he ended up on the pipeline, and I think he was my first roommate I had. He was a laborer. And then after we got done with the haul road, we started the pipeline, and I was just out of Fairbanks, so I spent most of my time working north of Fairbanks all the way to Prudhoe Bay. So anyway, I did that, and the pipeline, it was an interesting project. Lots of people, and it was just an incredible experience. And I worked that till 1977, the pipeline. And then after that, I went to Prudhoe Bay and helped build the gathering stations and flow stations in Prudhoe Bay. And so that was another incredible experience. And I worked in the oil industry on the pipeline in Prudhoe Bay for about 38 years till I retired. Well, I mean, it was like, yeah, the American dream. I mean, you know, the money was fantastic. I mean, you could work 6 weeks and buy a new car. Yeah, it's very historic for sure. Very historical. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know there'll ever be an opportunity like that for a young kid at 18 years old again.